Hi everyone, welcome to Generative AI for Business. No matter what department you're in, Generative AI can really make your job easier and lighter. So today we're going to talk about Generative AI for HR. So how exactly can Generative AI help in making HR tasks faster and easier? Today we have a special guest, Alvin, CMO of Straits Interactive, to tell us more about it. So, Alvin, maybe you can start off by telling us some of the common repetitive tasks which HR people do, which maybe AI can help make easier.
Okay, HR processes a lot of information, right? So I think in Straits Interactive, when we actually looked at improvement in productivity, surprisingly enough, HR save a lot of time when they use AI. So what are some of the common tasks we saw? Number one, of course, doing the ads for a job, having to write the job description, right? That took a while, and then having to then put the ad up. Second one is that after they've done the ads, they need to look at interviews, they receive CVs, they got the job description, they got profiling. How do they then use it for making it much faster to do the right interview questions? So that's something they actually can do because they can use the GPT to first anonymize the CV, compare and contrast the job description versus their CV and profile. Say, okay, what are the weaknesses and strengths of this particular candidate? What kind of questions should we ask? Right. So that helps the interviewer as well as the HR person, right, when they're doing interviews. Third one, of course, is talking about policies. So writing policies, I take a while, and SOPs. So HR can actually use this kind of tool because they're collating policies from the government, policies from the regulators, and how do they then put it down to SOPs in the company. So this is where one of the time-consuming tasks that can be helped by AI.
Alvin, what specific AI tools do you think would be the most useful for HR professionals?
Okay. When we actually looked at the market, we realized that in SME especially, they'd probably be helped if actually there was specific, like just not those three tasks I mentioned, if they can create assistants to do that. It doesn't have to be a very big app. So what we did is we decided to create a platform that allows you to create apps in matter an hour, where it's very specific to a task, but it can query against a body of knowledge, right? Because the AI itself is very good in language, but it's also very good in processing against a body of knowledge that's in text, for example. And that's what we found useful because when we actually did that for our own AI in our own company for HR, it saves a lot of time because writing the ads, it knows how to write ads because we just give it, my company does this, we want for this kind of role, and then this is the kind of people we're looking for. This is the platform we're going to put for, and therefore this kind of length. And it generated it fantastic in the tone and the way our company write it. So that was already one assistant for job placements. Second one, we wrote another assistant, for example, compensation benefits. Because it needs to look up all our internal documents. Then there's an AI assistant just for the compensation benefits statements, right, policies. Then that one is okay. What about interview I mentioned earlier on? So it's okay, let's take a look at the job description, take a look at the profiles, what we're looking for, and then take a look at the CV of this person. We anonymize the name out, and then, okay, please look at the weakness and the strength and what question will we ask for this particular candidate X. So again, it actually was able to analyze and give you some questions to at least fill out what are some of the gaps that was between the job description and their profiling and their CV even. Right, where under a normal human being, you still look through, but this one became an assistant for you to actually generate those questions and did a compare and contrast very quickly across many CVs.
Okay, so now with AI, how much faster can you write a job advertisement?
Remember, the HR person has to write or help write the job description for many departments which they don't run, right? So they got to talk to the manager, okay, what's this job about? How to write it, right? And then got to go and redraft it. Now they say, okay, tell me exactly what you're looking for. Then the AI already has a certain knowledge base against what our company's strength is or what our company's profile is, culture we have, and read it into already the particular job description, right? For example, you must be able to do work from home or, certain culture of independence and all that, right? Weaving even the company values. All these things are, the template itself can be recalled by the AI and also the feedback from the hiring manager, what they're looking for specifically, put into a job description, then you can actually come up with the ad in minutes, 2-3 versions of it.